The Gentleman's Sweep Show, where nothing gets swept under the rug. Fun Radio Monday.
Hey! Fun Radio Monday. Hey, Smoke, I can't get too much of that. The Gentleman's Sweep, where nothing gets swept underneath the rug. Fun Radio Monday. Hey, guess what we talk about today? It's a situation they don't want to talk about, but we're going to talk about it.
It was hard to find a guest because, you know, the guest originally gave me the ultimate side girl answer.
Hey, listen, what she say?
A family emergency.
You ain't got no
family emergency? I was like, that's the side girl answer.
Hey, listen, he just put you in that time slot. You couldn't waste that visit. You heard me? Not messing with the two nuts. Y'all already know what it is. The show look a little bit different now. Lady T is not here. She got stuff to take care of, but you already know the two nuts is here.
Yeah,
we gonna find a girl with a big fat butt though. We gonna find one.
But if not,
they got laws out there. We can't say stuff like that no more. We gonna find somebody with talent. How about that?
Yeah. We don't do that.
Now that our viewership went from like 1,000 to 2 people, we can do whatever we want to do now. Huh?
Yeah.
Tanya done took everybody with him. Tanya, bring our people back. I'm just playing with you, but y'all know what it is. This is Jay Russ, and I'm talking to Mr.
Norris the Pope
Hey,
Johnson.
Give it to him. Hey, look, today we talking about side pieces. We're going to talk about, you know, the good, the bad. You know, men can be side pieces too. So this ain't about no fear. I've been a side piece for a time or two.
You know, my tag name used to be boyfriend number 2.
Your tag name ain't never been that. What you talking about?
Hey, man, I had a life before Kim. I had a life before
number 2. Hey, Smoke, I can really rock to anything, you know what I'm saying? Man, how was your weekend, man?
Man, my weekends are always so crazy. It changed everything I'm going to do on this show.
Tell me about it, man.
And I will tell you about it, but it's so hilariously funny. It's my hate on me hater for the day.
So save that. I mean, since
I'm about to say that.
Since you're gonna be top secret, I'll tell y'all about my weekend. So I'm gonna tell y'all I spent about $50, maybe $60 this week on the new what's the new Thor movie. So the first time I went to go see the movie, I fell asleep in the movie. So
you told me about that.
When I woke up the next day, everybody on Facebook was like, "Yo, Thor was the bangingest movie." It was like that. So I got my kids.
Sir, nerd facts. Right there,
no, seriously, I couldn't say yes or no. I fell asleep in it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna talk about that a little bit later. Now, I got a job. I got to be getting up like 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, head to work. I got an hour drive each way. I get home, I be tired, man. My friends be like, yo, let's hit happy hours. I be in the bed, be like, yeah, y'all text me wherever y'all going. I'll meet y'all there. I'm not going nowhere. I'm taking a nap. I'm not going anywhere. So, I got my kids. My kids was like, we want to go to the movie. So, I had 3 of them. So at this particular point, I'm thinking, yo, we got to get a matinee and we got to catch it early, So I caught a matinee. We went to it. The movie was decent. It was really, really good. I thought it was like they was on a comedy side, so they was trying to be real funny with it. Yes. It was some laughing moments and things like that. It had a lot of action. Yes. A lot of action to it. So I saw the Thor movie this weekend. Shout out to the Thor movie. I went to a performance the other day. I saw like the dopest artist in the world. Hey, Miss Sassy Waves was performing on the stage. She's gonna hang out with us and holler at us today. But she had a performance. A lot of people came down. It was the Lynx or something. I don't know. It was bougie black people, you know what I mean? Okay. But they was getting it in, It was
black people.
Listen. I got there and I got hype, right? Because everybody there had masks on, you know what I'm saying? So y'all know since Jesus saved my life, I don't be messing with the swingers Joe no more. But the only mask I ever seen was at swingers parties. So I'm now seeing everybody walking around with masks on. I'm thinking, is she trying to holler at me? I mean, is she trying to play what she trying to do? But I had to just sit my butt down in my chair.
Let that
I be scared of women nowadays, man. I just be on some chill mode, so I just be chilling. But yesterday, I got to give a shout out before I give it back to you. I spent time with the most amazing lady in the world. That's my mother. Yesterday was her birthday.
Team Scorpio, turn up!
Listen, I don't even know if my mama really represented Scorpio. Maybe she was wild back in the day, but mom's is chill now. So I just had an opportunity to go over her crib. We just sat down, we talked. My mother has lupus, so at this particular point, sometimes she has good days, sometimes she has bad days, and sometimes she don't. She just wants to chill in the house. But one thing my mother can do, she can talk. I mean, once she start talking for the next 5 hours, look, it's you there. You ain't going nowhere. You might as well just sit there, let mom say what she had to say. But one thing I really appreciated that her talk yesterday was all about wisdom. Have you ever had a conversation with somebody and they just implanting so much wisdom and so much things in you? And you got to understand, when our parents get older, unfortunately, you know, they got to pass. They got to go. And this is a time in my life where I want to get as much out of her as I can, so when she's no longer here with me, you know what I mean, I'll be able to have all them lessons and be really the patriarch of my family, and really be able to implant all them lessons in my kids and you know, my brothers and my sisters and everybody. So shout out to my mom, Francine, whose birthday was yesterday. I didn't even ask her how old she was. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know how old my mom is. I don't know how old the chick is, but I know she was doing well and we had a good day yesterday. So that was my weekend, man.
Yeah, I had a crazy weekend.
Hey, but you gonna talk about it later, huh?
I'm gonna talk about it all.
He's gonna talk about it later. So let me see. When you was a side piece, when you was boyfriend number 2, did you have a code name?
Code name was I'm not even gonna give you the old.
Hey, you know he lying there, Smoke. Hey, Smoke. Hey, Smoke. Smoke. He didn't even have a code name. Hey, Smoke. You ever had a code name? You ever had a code name?
You can't get them Jones out.
Hey.
You might need it again, but yeah, I'm just saying.
Listen, I don't need my code name anymore. You heard me. You heard me.
Really, J Bus? Really?
Oh! I'm just J Bus, you know?
Why we dropping federal indictments over here, man? I'm just saying, bro.
Listen, it's about that time.
Man,
it's about that time.
Don't forget.
It's about that time to go to a break. Listen, we got a great new show and plan for y'all. We got some new segments we're going to do. We're going to have fun today. And we're going to talk about what's some signs that you might be a side chick. Or she might be a side chick. But let's go ahead and look at this video real quick. And we're going to come back. Gentlemen Sweep. Hey, Fun Radio's what?
Back.
It's back. Let's go.
Oh, looks like I was missed, huh?
And you're gonna find out just how much as soon as you get out of those clothes.
That's what I'm talking
But why don't you go wash that flight off first?
Good idea. I'll take a shower real quick.
Real quick.
Real quick. Baby, you been working out?
Yeah.
That thing's paying off. Good.
Just getting ready for you, baby.
That's what I like to hear. 'Cause you know I've been missing you, right?
And I've missed you, too.
Oh, baby. You know when I get out the shower, you know you're gonna get it.
So are you.
That's right. Hey, did you talk to Quentin about the dry cleaners yet?
Everything is gonna be just fine, if that's what you mean.
That's what I like to hear, baby. That's what I like to hear.
Mom, you got any baby oil?
New bowl right in the cabinet.
Good, because I'm gonna need the whole bottle.
Ooh. About to be on and popping up in here. Ooh.
How was your trip, Malcolm?
Oh, baby. It was great. I got a lot of work done.
Yeah, I bet you did.
Hey, baby, where's the car at? I didn't see it when we pulled up.
The L.A. River.
Huh? What?
The L.A. River.
What is this woman talking about? What's wrong with you?
You're what's wrong with me, Malcolm.
Baby,
Why don't you step out the shower so we can talk about it?
there's always something with you.
Yes, always something with me.
Now you tell me. Run up! What's wrong with you, woman? Ah, shit! Have you lost so much?
Stop that, Jake. Hey, we do not condone violence on this show.
All I'm saying is you ever come home and there's some mysteriously niceness going on, that might be the consequence of you having a side chick. You might get that old-fashioned mama ass whooping right there. That was that old-fashioned, you forgot to put your toys up type shit.
The worst thing a woman can do in life is to size your ass up like you about to get some. You jump in that shower, you getting ready in your mind, you mentally preparing for what's about to go down. Right. And once you get off that shower, you got an ass whooping coming your way. That is the worst. So not only did he get his ass whooped, he ain't getting no ass that night either.
He ain't get none of that.
Listen.
And that's what you be pissed more about that than the whole fight.
That's the only thing you mad about. It might have been a hard week.
You don't even care about what happened.
Yeah,
man, I ain't get the cheeks though.
Oh, you ain't getting nothing. You got baby on.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yo, Yo, that's incredibly crazy out there. Listen, man, be faithful, man. Be faithful, man. Or just be a good hoe. One or the other. You know, that's your choice. Hey, but listen, we gonna get crazy. It's been crazy. We got shootings. We got a lot going on. So let's go and turn to that front page news. Noah, tell us what's going on. The Pope.
Well, but of course, let's start off with the easy breezy news. Kaepernick and his lawyers are actually requesting tapes and phone calls and emails from all the NFL owners. So if you're out there holding secrets, you may be exposed for collusion.
What is you talking about? Collusion?
Collusion, baby. You know that's what Cap is suing for.
Hey, listen, Tom, I want to talk to all Kaepernick's people.
Hey,
every
I'm riding with Cap.
Every show
I'm riding with Cap.
This man has said something about y'all. Y'all need to get this man something.
I'm riding with my dude Cap.
Him. Listen,
people have seen me at work. You still protesting? And your answer is yes.
How many minutes have you watched this year of NFL football?
You haven't watched
He hasn't watched a game
yet.
They
didn't even loop me in with the rivalry week.
He hasn't watched the game. Wow. I'll be calling him on Sundays. I'll be like, yo, what you doing? And then I remember it's Sundays. I can't watch the game with him. He ain't going to be watching the game. He be at home watching gymnastics, the men gymnastics. Man, I ain't even know. You can't be watching men gymnastics. What else is going on in the news, man?
But, of course, today me and Kimberly was riding home. We seen a flash at half staff because another mass shooting with another coward going into a church and shooting about 8 people.
How many?
8 people. And the age range was like from 5 to like 75.
Dude, I thought it was like 27 people or 28.
8 people died.
Oh, man. Yeah,
it was like 22 people, but 8 died. And one of them was the pastor's daughter.
Yeah, one of them was past the 14-year-old daughter.
So
that's even worse.
Oh, wow. We talked about that last week. Just cowards, man.
Yeah.
For no reason at all, cowards.
Well, fortunately for us, we had a good guy out there also with a gun.
That was able.
Yeah, was able to stop him and ultimately kill the coward. So, we all have our conflicts with these gun laws and gun violence, but it definitely has to be a happy medium where we can figure out a solution.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But other than that, I got no more news because it was all depressing after that.
Look, everything is depressing. So I tell y'all what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring everybody up. You know what I mean? We got a new segment on the show that I'm happy to introduce to you guys today. And guess what it's called? Smoke.
I'm never gonna talk to you again.
You posted it.
I'm never gonna talk to you again after this show.
You posted it. So I'm telling y'all what I did.
Names for real, man?
I'm naming names. Listen,
you gonna lose a lot.
I don't have no friends anyway. I have no friends.
You already became saved on us.
Listen, Jesus is my friend.
You lost your other friend.
You posted it. So let me tell you how this works. This is how it works. I've been looking on Instagram. I've been looking on Facebook. I've been on Snap. I've been on all social media sites, and I've been finding the craziest posts I can find.
This not gonna turn out well for you, bro.
Everything is not crazy. There's some good things out there. Some nice things that's happening. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and give some shout outs.
Give some shout outs.
I'm gonna go ahead and if it's anything negative, what they gotta remember is what?
Hey, you posted
it, all right? So let's go to our first one.
Yeah, let's go to our first one.
Boom, do y'all see that? Let me explain this picture right here, all right?
That looks like Trump.
That is Trump and his bands that's going down the street, and right now they're in Reston, Virginia.
Yeah, okay.
That is Julie Brisman. Julie Brisman, as they was going down the street, was giving them the bird several times.
Hey, Julie, salute to you, my love.
Trump's cameraman caught this.
Yes.
It didn't take but 2 seconds for this to become viral. It was everywhere. Everywhere. It was on all the talk shows. David Letterman, if he's still around, whomever was the talk shows, they was talking about. She became an instant success. So much so that Julie called her job to let her job know. Y'all might hear some things Monday morning about what was going on, about what happened to me. She didn't really understand that she had a government job. And the government was funded by Trump's people. So you know what happened? On Monday, what happened?
As a good government employee,
hey,
Julie, you got fired.
She sat down with HR, and HR said, listen, you not going in the same direction as we going in this company, so we going to have to let you go. But Julie said, yo, that was on my private time. It was on my Facebook page, and I have nothing about the company that was in there. But Julie forgot one thing.
There's no private time. We work for the government, Jay.
Virginia is a at-will state, which means I can fire you anytime I want to. So, Julie, you made the news, baby, but you got fired. But remember, you posted it. Let's go to the next one.
Salute to you, Julie.
Salute, Julie. Hey! I recognize that guy. Right here. This is my man, ladies and gentlemen. This is my man, Fritz, a.k.a. the mayor. Let me tell you something. This is the coolest dude on the planet.
Yes, he
I
is.
have nothing negative to say.
No,
He is now the coolest dude on the planet. So Fitz this weekend, you know, they had the eroticas and all that.
In
Where,
Philly,
you know,
in Philly.
In the Philly, the porn stars and everybody coming out. Oh,
Zoom in,
that
Jacob.
is Cherokee. Oh, my. I'm surprised we was able to fit that on the screen. But listen, the reason why, hold on. Our God is awesome.
I can't take this no more.
Listen,
Where your Bible at? Where your Bible at, man? Where your Bible at?
Take it off, Jacob. I can't look at that no
Where your
more.
Bible
But
at?
let me tell you this.
You got the same man in.
They some hustlers. The reason why I put that picture of Cherokee, all the ladies and everything, they some hustlers. They taking pictures left and right, but they charging $20 a picture. So if you want to take a picture like this cost my man $20. That's all they was doing. All day was getting money. They getting shmoney out there for taking these pictures. So shout out.
He's supporting her through
He
to college. And all
Fritz
that
supports
stuff.
all of them, man.
Yeah.
Hey, that's my man.
man.
That's the mayor. Shout out to the mayor out there. So let's go to the next one. You posted that, Fritz. Shout out to you. Good post. It says when you get to heaven and see all the kids and you aborted standing there asking for a hug. Now let me tell you something. This picture ain't
Oh
funny.
my God! You should find a joint with Bill when she went to Bill Cosby house for candy.
The reason I'm laughing is the internet has never lost a battle yet. When this happened to her, they had some of the funniest memes that was out and everything, right? They was hilarious. They was like when he pulls it out and you see it's like this, and you can just imagine.
I can't take it no more, man.
The internet has never lost a battle, but I want to say, shout out to Wendy Williams. Shout out that she was okay. She's a trooper because she did take a long break, but she came back at the break and she finished the show. So shout out to that. They said something like her costume or whatever was too hot or whatever, but shout out. The internet, remember, hey, who posted it? Hey, Brenda, a.k.a. Collins, she posted that. Shout out to that. That was a funny post. Let's go to the next one. Y'all really can't see this, but let me talk about what this post is. And this right here was the realest post of the week. I'm going to get this the realest post of the week. My man that's going to be on our show next week, you know, he really posted this, Antonio Boyd. And what this says is, they think cars and shoes equal success. What this is a bunch of rich white men sitting around laughing at people saying,
I see the usual suspects back
because
there.
you know they saying, and this is what they saying is when black people start getting dough or people of color start getting dough, we want to floss, and because we floss and we think we there, we think we made it. You know what I'm saying? So this is pictures of them laughing at us, and you know why I like this picture? Because it's true, and it's true because a lot of times we thinking flossing is the part that we made it, but if we ain't having homes, and I didn't say that singular, I said that plural. If we not buying homes, if we not investing in stocks, if we not putting our kids through the best schools, if we not doing some of the things that other people are doing, I'm gonna tell you one thing that I do respect about white people. They have money. Sometimes they be having like $1,000, $1,200 outfit on, and you would never know because they not too much about brands. They don't have to have a big sign on their ass or whatever to show what it is because they just got dough. You know what I mean? So when we get to the point where we can start doing things that are real productive, uplifting our children, our neighborhood, then people will start laughing at us. So thank you real quick, Antonio, for posting that because I really felt that. All right, what's the next one? I got two more for y'all. Listen. Listen.
Is that a mohawk?
This is my dopest post of the week. I just want to get this. This is my friend Kels. Kels right. I wanted to give her this post because she is so dope. And what I mean by that is she just does her. As you see this post, she got her outfit on. She got the little gold mohawk or whatever it is. But she always carries herself with class. She's always doing things the right way. And she always have uplifting posts. So I definitely want to give her some love because I think she is dope. Anytime you can be an individual and you can be yourself, shout out. I respect you. So Kels, thank you for that post. You are the dopest of the week for that one. My last one, this one right here. This one right here. Give it to me, Jake.
Hey, I know her.
This one right here.
That's Sugar.
This is my first post of the week.
Yes,
right?
we all, everybody in our use of part-time job know who that person is. That's all we gonna say.
Let me tell you something.
Hey, you gotta be cautious.
No,
you gotta be cautious.
Let me tell you something.
You gotta be
Sugar
cautious.
Jones physically is one of the dopest people out there. Like she is like Sugar U's bad. But one thing that I respect about Sugar that people don't know about, Sugar Jones is one of the most intelligent people that she is not dumb. You sit down, you have a conversation with Sugar. Everything she does, she knows what she's doing and start out properly. So her doing this, listen. So let me tell you the background of this post. The background of this post is Sugar puts a post up and she says, I'm late. I just got on Instagram, and I just found out that Instagram was amazing. So you know what? My Instagram users are very low, and I want to get my users up. So she put this picture up, and she put her Instagram information up. So I tell you what, Sugar, you know Russ loves you. So what I'm going to do is this.
You about to follow her?
We ain't got but 2 people since Tanya left, you know what I mean? But I'm going to shout out to all my 2 people. I'm about to give Sugar Jones Instagram information. Y'all jump on Sugar Jones and show her some love. Her Instagram information is at Sugar Jones and that's IZ the bomb. So it's Sugar Jones is the bomb. Shout out to Sugar Jones for being that lady. That's my thirst trap of the week, and everybody fell for it. That's all I got for y'all. So we're gonna go to a quick break and we're gonna come back. Jacob, go ahead and this there. Oh, she's a Saudi.
Sweet.
You an ass.
Cute. Christian?
Oh, don't swipe left. I was thinking Lonnie and I wouldn't get to spend Christmas together because of his grandma. Cheryl?
Oh, shit.
Hey, Cameron, you and Naya, take your sister downstairs, finish your meal down there, okay?
But I didn't even get to see the pictures.
Now.
I need to see these pictures.
Listen,
You get your plate, and you get
can roll faster
and
than
your
that.
napkin.
See,
You
I've
need to whip
always
his
been
ass.
treated
This is
like
the problem
this.
with these children
I
nowadays.
never get to see stuff.
Son, you gotta take more control.
It is
Wait a
not
minute.
fair.
y'all back?
Is that oil?
I Skyped you. Thank you. There we go.
Your grandma, Cheryl.
It's obvious that she misunderstood what I said.
You said your grandmother was sick and you had to take care of her, and I love that about you, Dave. So proud of you. Where is she? I would love to meet your grandma. I'd love to meet Grandma Cheryl.
No, baby. You don't want to meet Grandma Cheryl.
You know what? I'll get grandma.
Baby, Aunt May gonna ask you not to go get Grandma. Don't disturb Grandma.
I think it's the perfect time for it.
I'm gonna ask that you let Grandma rest, because every time Grandma come out, something different starts to happen. We don't have to impress nobody with Grandma. Walter, your old ass need to do something now. You sitting down there like you don't hear the shit.
Lonnie, you don't want her to get grandma. Kristen. Oh, let's go in the kitchen. How about that?
I'm good.
Sonia. Auntie May, let's go make some kimchi balls.
Hey, Lonnie, can't help you.
Baby, did I say something wrong?
You said a lot of things wrong.
You want to meet Grandma?
Well, here she is.
Hey. Listen, that's the rule. We're gonna talk about that. One thing you gotta know is you don't bring side chicks to family function.
Yeah.
You don't do things like that. But he was set up in that one. That wasn't his fault. It was set up. Hey, welcome to what?
WLVS Radio.
Yeah,
and this is the Gentleman Sweep.
Fun Radio is back.
And we are here every Monday from 9 to 10.
Hey,
Yes.
we got somebody on the stage with us. Who we got?
Yes. We have the lovely, the most talented, most beautiful woman in the world.
Oh.
Sassy Wade.
Oh.
Next to my other half, though. Next to my other half.
Listen, I don't know nothing about nobody. I don't know nothing about nobody.
Hey.
How are you guys?
I'm chilling.
Hey, I can feel the heat in the middle. That's the heat.
Hey, listen.
What heat?
Listen, what heat? What are you talking about?
Don't we supposed to be doing like some...
Listen, let's hate on some
indicators,
people. No, we need to hate on some people though, for real.
You want to hate on people?
That's what we need to hate on some people real quick.
We need our theme song for this one.
We need to say, listen.
Oh, right on time.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, smokers in the building.
Fire.
We can play this a little bit, you know what I mean? Because we don't have to pay it. If we don't say the words, we don't have to pay it.
hope you don't.
Yes, you know the words. Can you sing the words?
Absolutely.
Don't sing the words, because then we gonna have to pay it.
Copyright infringement.
I'm about to start hating.
Yeah.
This is an exclusive.
You about exclusive?
This is an exclusive.
Exclusive.
This is an exclusive for Hate On Me haters.
You are loud as shit.
I don't care.
Yes.
I don't care. Listen,
This is what causes people not to listen.
Listen. This is an exclusive. How's that sound?
They much better.
No, that's mine. Take them off voice. I don't use that no more. This is an exclusive though, for real. This one right here. Hate On Me hater. It's never happened before, and I told you I was gonna do it. I'm hating on myself.
You hating on yourself?
But I'm not really hating on myself. I'm hating on my stomach right now. Okay. So y'all know from the first show I told y'all that I be having stomach problems sometimes.
Did you
understand what I'm saying?
shot again? Did you?
This was bad.
Did you let a little something out?
This was bad. Okay, so Sunday, I go to eat, right? As I go to eat, I finish up. Everything was cool. So I get in my car. I'm good. Like I'm like I know I got an internal clock that tells me how long I have till I have to use the bathroom, right? So my internal clock said I had 20 minutes to make it home. It was only like 10 minutes away, 15 minutes away. I was good. Soon as I get in the car, my clock went from 20 to 30 seconds.
Oh.
To 30 seconds, yo. My stomach said psych. So like I'm looking around, I'm like, where can I go use the bathroom, right? Where can I go use the bathroom, right?
Please don't tell me it wasn't a gas station.
Listen, I don't know if this is
or a porta party.
No,
my God.
listen. I'm not even gonna say. I went into a grocery store, right?
Oh.
So I went into a grocery. No, I'm gonna say this. I went into the giant grocery store at 14th and Park, right? So
Okay.
I'm saying this because there's a reason why I'm saying this. 'cause
hopefully
I'm
they
mad.
were rappable.
So listen, I'm running. As I'm running, I'm squeezing my cheeks together, you know, because anything can happen at that particular point, right? So as I get into the bathroom, right, I look down at the urinal, and the urinal has doo-doo inside the urinal. I've never seen anything like that. But that's not it. So I use the bathroom. I run to the bathroom, and right as I take my pants down, I gotta do the squat motion. You know, I only got time. I only got time to line it up right. You know what I mean?
You ain't got
So
time
I'm
to
squat.
towels and
I'm
all that.
squatting. Listen, it's nothing but liquid. But give it to this. I gotta tell you this. It's nothing but liquid. Sassy, I apologize. I know since you're a lady, we're not supposed to talk like this, but you already know. So I'm running, right? I'm running. I'm using the bathroom now. I'm finished.
You are
but guess what, Smoke?
What's up?
There's no toilet paper in the bathroom.
Oh, man.
There's no toilet paper. I hate you, Giant, and I'm going to tell you why I hate the Giant. I can't pull my pants up because, remember, it was liquid. So I don't know what's going on back there. So at this particular point, I got to walk with my pants around my ankles to the next stall over. To go and get some toilet paper. Wow. This man washing his hands and he turned around. Dude. And he looks at me. He looks at me like he did not expect to see a 6'3" black man walking out the bathroom with his face.
My dude.
All right, so listen, I can't even finish the story.
My dude.
So my hate on me hater, it's my damn stomach, because my stomach set me up, and that Giant for not having toilet paper and for allowing people to take dumps inside the urinals. That's my hate on me hater. These are real tears. You want to know why? Because Fun Radio is back.
My dude. Oh my God! After that, how do you follow something after that?
Hate on me, hater.
I got a good one though.
Go ahead,
to follow up, but Jesus,
give it
Father
to
God.
Me. Yeah, I ain't doing
you
myself.
You're gonna
though.
get definitely a man law in the future for that one. Definitely. So you can count those as facts right there.
Man.
But I'm hating on the young lady at Cracker Barrel in Virginia Beach. Rule number 1 to restaurant etiquette, young lady, is you never reach over somebody else's booth for anything. I don't care what the advertisement say. I don't care if it said half off of every dinner at the third person eat. Next time you reach over something I'm eating or my wife eating, you may get stabbed with a knife. Because you almost knocked that Carter in my wife's food, and you about to get jumped. Hopefully we had $1,000 each for Jay to come bail us out, because it was about to be some misunderstandings at Cracker Barrel and racist ass Virginia Beach. That's why I'm hating on restaurant etiquette. Next time you reach over the platform and your stuff is right there in front of you, yeah, you might get ass whooping.
Listen, you about to jump her?
Hey Jay,
gangster
hey Jay, I live with OCD. And You eating right, and I reach over to your cabinet way over here and knock something over, and it almost fall in your food, bro. You don't want that.
Listen,
You don't want those rollers. You don't want those
I'm about to knock somebody out. That's
we keep $1,000 on standby for issues like this, sir.
I tell you what, since we having too much fun up here, we're gonna get into our subject. But before we do, we're gonna have some fun with it.
Yeah.
We're gonna have some fun with it. Smoke, we want you to have some fun with us too, because we need to help people out. We're talking about side pieces, right? We're talking about side pieces. We got the lovely Sassy Waves on the stage. She didn't really like my dude story, but it is what it is. You know, I had to tell it. You know, I had to tell it. You know what I mean? It's my truth. But what we're gonna do is let's talk about signs. Signs that you might be or somebody might be
a side chick.
A side chick. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give you my signs.
Give
and then I want to hear from y'all about some signs. You ready?
Yeah, give us some.
So my signs. Let me go. You know I had to be prepared for this.
He
You know what I'm
write
saying?
it down.
Okay.
Jesus.
So my first sign that you may be a side piece is when somebody says that I don't really believe in labels. So you dating somebody, they don't want to say, I don't believe in labels, I don't really believe in boyfriend, girlfriend type stuff. We just rocking. So when you hear that we just rocking and let's keep it as, you know, I don't want too many people in my business, I don't believe in labels, you might be a side piece. That's happened to me, Smoke. Yeah,
you might be a side piece.
Okay, I was good with it. The next one is when you don't see that person on the holidays. You know what I mean? When Thanksgiving comes around and they out of town, you know what I mean? They with who? The main chick. You know, hey, you can't even get Valentine's, but you know what you do get?
The day before.
The day after. Side chick day, you know what I mean? But that's the best time to buy a present though, because it's like 50% off.
That's what I said the day after.
Hey, all right, that's two. Y'all ready for the third one I got?
Yeah.
Terrible.
When he only wants to come over your crib or wants to do hotel visits. How about that?
Oh, you taking all the good ones.
That's
man.
the
You taking
truth.
all the good ones.
That's
man.
the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Taking all
hey,
the
let's
good
go
ones.
to the telly.
Yeah, taking all the good ones.
Hey,
Yeah.
you might be a side chick. How about this one? Oh, when you guys never get to meet his friends or her friends.
Oh, you taking the good ones.
The only time you can meet friends if they're bringing their side pieces too.
Yeah,
that's the like if everybody is bringing their side piece,
girl,
then you can bring her out. You know what I'm saying? But when the main come out, no. So you know what? We can't even meet friends.
Yeah.
No, you can't even meet friends. And you ready for my last one?
Yeah, you taking the good ones. Though.
Listen, when all the pictures y'all take are either blurry, or he looking at his phone like this, or he turned it to the side, yo, you might just be a side piece. Because if he posts that picture and you hear, yo, why you put that picture up? I already told y'all. I don't believe in labels. I don't want people in my business. You just might be a side piece. So if that's happening, y'all, hey,
you took some good ones, man.
Yeah,
you
you
took
a
some
side
good ones.
piece.
I got a few, man. You left a few out there. I'm
I'm talking from experience.
You left a few out there for me to smoke. But you forgot these. You forgot these ones,
Okay,
Jay.
let's talk about it.
You can't never text. You can't never call me.
Oh, don't
in
do
general.
That. Don't do that.
Especially after 9 p.m.
Don't do that.
You have never.
What I was about to say.
You have never
Did he
once.
take it?
Not one time.
Oh, I gotta go back to the
Been to my house. To my house.
Oh.
And by the way, you have never once in your life met any of my coworkers, friends, associates, or anybody I personally know.
Okay.
And the last one
Give
I
it
got,
to me, the
and
last
this is the juiciest one.
Oh no.
You cannot take a picture with me in general.
In general. If you put your camera out, you be like, young slip stop.
Yeah.
Shut that down.
I'm a Jehovah's Witness.
Shut that down.
Listen. Oh my God.
Now we have a guest. Now I don't know
Why was she off street?
I don't know. She's been a side chick
Y'all terrible. Let me tell you
had
something.
side dudes, but
Let
we
me
gonna
tell
have to
you.
find some information out.
So let me tell you something. People that play with the Powerball for $1 scratch off, they ain't got it upstairs.
Okay.
So there have been a few who have tried, but you know it just don't work out.
Okay.
Now, signs that you are a side piece is if you text me and then I text you back a couple of days later.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Respond to you as if you just sent a text a couple of days later.
A couple of days later.
A couple of days later.
It's some latency.
And you know what I'm saying? Another sign that you are a side piece is when you ask this person to spend time with you, and they ain't got time for you.
Oh, goodness.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't got time for you. They ain't about to spare no hours and no minutes and no time.
No
at
time
all.
whatsoever.
None.
Oh, goodness
None.
gracious.
None.
It got real quiet in here.
Yeah, not. You took my one about the whole phone thing, though. You know what I'm saying? When you can't make a call. Yes, indeed.
Oh, I've left one out there.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. You know what I'm saying?
You only talk to me through work hours.
But you know what's crazy, though?
What's crazy?
The side piece thing, right? I don't really think people are worthy of being that.
Oh,
why you say that?
I don't think so.
Louise.
I don't think people are really worthy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody serve a purpose.
Okay.
Side pieces are to kind of like stick around and be, you know, a repeat situation. Some things is just one and done. Some people are not worthy. You know what I'm saying? Like, men have this entitlement where they feel like, oh, I'm king ding-a-ling and let me. Nah, half of y'all ain't working with nothing. So we just deal based on whatever. For some women, I'm not speaking on myself, but some women are out here for like monetary gain. So, you know, if you dealing with a short 1 woman man, then, or 1 minute man, then you might, you know, need this purse that you kind of want to finesse him for. You need some bills paid. And even with chicks, I hear from guys, I don't know how true it is because I don't own the tool, but some guys say that women are not really worth it. Walls ain't what they should be. So, you know, it's just a smash and dash. So a lot of people are not even side piece worthy.
Hey, so you said they doing their Kegel exercises out here.
Hey, Smoke, you got any over there?
I had some.
You had some.
I had some of the junk she's talking about.
Listen,
hey, man, I treat them like McDonald's. It's fast food.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Keep going because
McDonald's is like laxative, though. That shitty situation.
But I'm just saying, like, I know what you're talking about.
You talking about my stomach? No, just play. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I had a couple of them.
Hey, but listen, that's crazy. Being a side piece is awesome, though. It used to be. Let me tell you something. This is the truth.
I graduated my honors on
truth. Hey, man, I was valedictorian, but let me tell you this. I walked
it was a different era, I'm sure.
Let me tell you.
Did you win the ultimate? What's the side dude award of the
day?
year?
Right. Listen, I was
like she called both of us the same day.
I'm gonna tell you something. When I was a side piece, I was the best side piece ever. Because I'm gonna tell you what, I never stressed you out because I don't care at all. I never stress you out. I don't care where you going, certain things like that. When you start doing things like that, that means you got feelings in it. One thing you know, if you in a side situation, you hold your feelings. Like that ain't no situation where you bring it. I'm not buying you nothing anyway. So at that particular point, that's number one's job. That's number one's job.
You know it is.
That's number one's job. My job is that when he messes up, for you to have somebody to call, for me to say, you know what? He shouldn't have did that to you, but you know what?
Right.
No, let me tell you what I said.
You just do the opposite of what he did.
I hate on number one. I love number one because he makes me do what I do. Yeah. So this is what I'm going to say to her. I'm going to say, you know what? He was tripping for a second, but you know what? Don't be like that. You know, you need to go ahead and give him another chance. He'll get it right. He'll get it together. You want to know what's going to happen? She's going to come over my house. I'm going to do what I do, and I'm going to send her home happy. And for real, I'm keeping them together. You know what I'm saying? I'm making the relationship work out. So shout out to my side pieces that are going into the situation to make sure happy relationships.
Before Jay have a flashback, we gotta take a break. Jay Bus is coming out slowly.
Y'all need to give these side pieces some salute. Fun Radio is back. Side pieces, I love you.
Jeez Louise.
Let me go. It ain't what you think.
It ain't what I think. I think you was fucking my cousin in my house.
All right.
That ain't what I think.
All right. Just calm down, okay? I can explain everything.
I was
just
in my house.
No. Look, baby, I came over to make up with you, right? Now I ain't going nowhere until you talk to me. Just talk to me. Look, I came over. Ebony opened up the door, and she started talking about how she had a hook in her neck, and I said I was gonna help her work it out. Diana, be cool.
Stop that. First of all, welcome back. Let me tell you something. Welcome back. Welcome back. You don't shoot at the side pieces. You don't shoot at the side pieces. Hey, Smoke, you know what they supposed to do? I wish side pieces were like tag team champions. You know what I'm saying? We in it together. You know what I mean? We in it together. We trying to make sure she's good. So what happens is we tap in, tap out. You know what I mean? When it's your turn, you come home, do your job. I tap you out. I say, good luck, babe. I left it the way you like it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Fun Radio is back.
Welcome to WLVS.
Let me tell you something. Let me interject for a second. So the reason why side pieces don't really work out right is because people don't have the ability to be honest and say up front, all I want to do is screw you. Or all I want to do is this. You know what I'm saying? Like people play this game, and then when you play this game, then you got all these other layers and dynamics. And it's unnecessary because half of the side chicks are not worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like there's been plenty of situations, conversations. I was the only girl in the band with the bro code for a long time. So I hear a lot, I see a lot, I've been through a lot of, you know what I'm saying? And it's not even really worth it. Like, I just wish people get to the point where they come to the table and say what they want, because as we know today, side pieces, men and women, are catching main chick feelings or main dude feelings. Yeah. So the side pieces are becoming extinct right now.
Get us some facts, though. What type of facts do we have about this?
And being honest, I did my research, and the research says every 1 in 3 couple, married couple, someone has had admitted to adultery. And being honest, it's 22% men, 14% women.
You ever cheated in your marriage?
Fucking no.
I'm playing with you. You better not say that was your wife right there. When nothing gets swept underneath the rug. I'm just playing with you.
Listen, I was about to say, I'm going to go ahead and cut this mic out.
Listen, he had a bead of sweat coming down his head. Next week, I'll be like, it's just one nut. It's smoke. Listen, I'm playing. You never cheated on you.
Hell no.
If I was married to Kim, I'd be afraid to even go out the house without permission. No, I ain't. Please.
Yeah, baby, can I leave the front porch?
Listen, you had one of them. You know how they had one of them like electric things with dogs when they go too far and they don't buzz them? I would have like 3 or 4. I ain't going nowhere. Man, what facts you got?
But being honest,
1 in 3.
Being honest,
don't be
back
too
in
much.
my young days.
When you was single, right?
Back in my
When you
young
was
days,
single, right? Say that.
Yeah, when I be
Okay,
back
cool,
in my
cool,
days
cool.
when
Okay.
I was running and gunning.
Okay, cool.
I dated a married chick, and I met her husband. I shook his hand and said, "It was very nice to meet you today, sir.
Hey,
Have a great day."
You dirty.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm that dude.
You dirty. You dirty.
I'm that dude. Too.
I'm that
I did
dude.
that before.
Side dude of the year.
Hey, listen, there's some rules. There's got to be some rules to being like a side. You don't do things like that. You know what I mean? So I'll tell you what, being a side piece or a side whatever you are, it's got to be like rules that are established. That's why being honest is cool, because it's got to be rules that are established like beforehand. Like the first rule should be established is what happens when that phone rings and that person on the other end asks you, do you know such and such? Like, how do we answer that? You know what I mean? Like, it's her man calling you and he wants to know, yo, I see your number on my girl's phone. How do you know such and such? I should be able to have the agreement that we signed on, and I should say, wrong number, I don't know that girl, or whatever it is. But the problem is, some of y'all dudes be out there, and y'all just be wanting to stick your chests out in the wrong moment, because this is what happens. If you like your situation, you don't want to do anything to mess up your situation. Right. So you got to follow suit. If he say, yo, how you know my girl number? I don't even know her, you know what I mean? Her friend, Jazz. You say her friend, Jasmine, I was with her. I think her phone was down one day, and she let her use her phone.
Jay,
like
when you
that.
out here running and gunning, your ultimate pickup supposed to be this. Hey, this is Big Ray's barbecue.
Hey! You became Ray's barbecue.
You can't
ask
take your order like that, man.
You can't do that.
First and foremost, nobody's falling for that foolery, because at the end of the day, when a man pick up his phone and call another guy, he already know what it is. That's just like when a chick call another chick, we already know what it is. We just want to see if you're going to be honest. And as far as the agreement, there are never agreements, because what people don't do is they are never transparent and they are never honest enough to say, this is all I want. So everything is under false perception. Period. Point blank.
The gentleman Sweet wants to say we're sorry for all the men that screwed over Sassy. If you see
hey, listen. Let me tell you something. All of the men who screwed over me, you wait until I'm at the Grammys, because I got you in my speech. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not even mad because y'all helped me. I'm not angry.
Motivation.
Because it really hasn't even been enough substance where it made me stay. Like, most of the times it's, you know what I'm saying, penally driven, but it hasn't been a lot of those that make me like want to come around and for what? No. Y'all good. Trust me.
Hey, Smoke. Whenever this is for some people too. Whenever somebody picks up the phone and they say, "Can we have a woman to woman or a man to man conversation?" That is never a good conversation. Can we have a man-to-man conversation?
So that's when, if there is an agreement, the agreement goes out the window and you just man up or woman up. Period. Because you know what happens? At the end of the day, people still stay in those situations.
If you like your situation,
Period.
you got to look out for your
people. Still stay, but people still stay. At the end of the day, the nigga ain't dumb and neither is the female. So even if y'all talk,
I got a question for the both of y'all.
My loyalty is to her, not to him.
I got a question for the both of y'all.
Yeah.
Because my wife was asking me this question on the ride home today.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you first. I'm asking y'all later.
Okay.
You go to a couple's retreat.
Okay.
And Kim show up with some other dude. Do you call me? Do you call me and let me know what's going on?
That's a difficult question, and I'm gonna tell you why it's a difficult.
You my dude too.
It's a
my right hand dude.
It's a difficult question, and I'm gonna tell you why it's a difficult question. The reason why it's difficult is because there's a code. You know what I'm saying? And the code says no snitching.
Oh, you gonna know
the code says.
Wow, he wouldn't even
the code says.
Right
you not doing
right
something
hand.
right.
I
Because
would say-
honestly, if I know you like you my mans and you not being 100 in your situation, and if she doing something back on you, that's your fault. No. Now, if you like husband extraordinaire, you doing everything you supposed to be doing, my wife, and I catch you out there slipping, of course I'm going to call you because you looking stupid out there. But if you doing wrong, nah, nigga, that's what you deserve. Okay. You doing her wrong, get back. It's all. Tick for tat. That's your relationship. Now your turn.
Sass.
Well, if I see Kim at a party that I ain't already, if I'm not hosting, I ain't gonna be there anyway because it's about getting that shmoney. So anywho, if I do see Kim out, I'm gonna pull Kim to the side and be like, hey, is he bigger? Is he better?
Oh, see how woman that.
I'm just trying to make sure, because what you got to make sure is that fallback plan. You know what I'm saying? Because if it damage home, I got to make sure I'm secure. I got to secure that bag. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, DJ Smoke, please save me and say you're gonna make that phone call, bro. Come on, bro.
We got to secure that bag. Because I get a percentage of that.
Oh.
If some shit go down, if you want me to be quiet, I need some hush money.
Some hush money.
Some hush money. And I'm
gonna be like, hey,
yeah, no, I ain't coach. We don't do coach.
No, it's gonna be like, why you so being so nice and sassy all of a sudden?
Like besties, girl. We going out for tea and crumpets, and we talking with our pinkies in the air.
Smoke, what you gonna say something, Smoke?
Yeah, I'll let him.
You gonna say something?
Thank you.
Yeah,
Smoke.
I would tell him to do some research.
Okay.
That's all I would say.
You just gonna drop a seed. You just gonna drop a seed.
Yeah, because if I know the situation,
Right.
like I know it, yeah, I would.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Right,
like
so
some people be faking their marriage, so I wouldn't give a fuck like Jay said.
Yeah.
Right.
But this, nah.
Okay.
I was like, nah, nigga, come out here.
So I got a question.
I got pictures.
I got a question for everybody. Okay, how about this? Is there ever a situation where the side piece wins in the end? Is there ever a situation where she could have stuck it through so long that at the end of the day she ends up with that man? Or he ends up with that woman?
Sometimes. You know why? Because it depends on the caliber of the guy. Some men have this dictatorship where they want somebody that they can control. And when they can't control a particular type of woman, they stick with those ones who are weak. They stick with those ones who will let them manipulate them. They stick with those ones who basically allow them to be the puppet on the so it just depends on the caliber of the guy. So sometimes the woman wins by default, and it's not really a true situation because he ends up going out and cheating on her. She's just like the side main jump at the house.
Yeah,
You know
I'm
what
about
I'm
to say you never really win. You just become number one, and
Yeah.
then somebody else gonna slide into
Slide
into the new side girl.
Side
You know what I mean? You got a whole new side girl now.
This is my view on it. Have you ever had a situation where when things change, you didn't want it to change? Like if I'm dealing with you and I'm dealing with you on part-time, I'm happy. Dealing with you on part-time, I'm happy seeing you every other weekend or whenever, because sometimes when I'm not around you as much, when we get back together, we have so much fun. But if you ever deal with somebody that you dealt with on a part-time basis, and now that's number one, I'm seeing you all the time, or I got to deal with you all the time, sometimes that could be too much right there. So sometimes, like when you ask for something, you gotta be ready. You gotta know if you're ready for it, because you might not be ready to make that transition from being a side piece to really being that main. That's a hard transition.
But that's why you don't play with people. And I feel like if people just are honest and do whoever, whenever, however, saying that this is what I want, I'm gonna rock with you, I'm gonna rock with him, I'm gonna rock with her, I'm gonna rock with them, then hey, you ain't gotta worry about it. But when you put yourself in a position when you lie and you're deceitful and you're being deceptive, then this type of stuff happens.
So the moral to the story is, from now on, just tell everybody you Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Hey,
Saturday,
nah,
Sunday.
you 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
You know what I'm saying? You might be 5. No, I'm just
Jesus.
kidding. I'm
Wow.
just playing. I'm just kidding. I don't get down like that.
All right. 30 minutes.
I don't get down.
Get in where you fit in.
I ain't got time. Listen, I got too much time in my day to be playing with a lot of these losers.
Hey,
I'm just saying, man.
They are.
30 minutes.
No, there are a lot of guys.
Purpose now they look.
No, listen. I have not found a lot of guys that could serve a purpose. Like my best friend tried to coerce me once upon a time, right? He was like, "Man, you need to get a start at 5." I'm like, I don't have time.
Yeah,
I can't fake. If I don't like you, I don't like you. I don't care nothing about no bag, no shoes, no car, no rent, no none of that. You can bring me a check that's blank and say, put whatever you want on it. If I don't rock with you, I ain't gonna take it. That's not my makeup. Like that's just not who I am. So I can't do the whole start at 5 thing.
We might have to part 2.
You know what I'm saying? Like
we might have to part 2 to this one.
Listen,
because this is getting deep. This is getting real. This getting hot in this joint.
Some people be like that, but you know what I'm saying?
It's getting hot.
I had to start in 12.
Hey,
you understand what I'm saying?
That's before you were saved.
But did you have a
Before you were
prominent
saved.
starting 12 or did you have some basic starting 12? You know what I'm saying?
Nothing I do is basic. You know what I mean? One didn't have
Hey,
an
tomato. That's what
One-
I'm saying. That's
one
like
didn't have an
underlying.
eye. Her eye was like whatever, but
See what I'm saying?
she was fat as hell.
That's not somebody you brag on.
She was
You know what I'm saying? If your starting 12 could go to the Grammys, to the Emmys, to your job, to the functions, to the this, then you winning. But somebody that you can't even bring around the homies, come on, dog. Like really?
Not everybody has the ability to be with somebody.
All I can say, man.
Really? Hey, you know what I'm saying?
There's been some major facts dropped on this show today. Sass, before we let you go, what is your last statement about these side chicks out here?
And side dudes.
And side dudes. I mean, 2017 is ending. 2018 is approaching.
Mm-hmm.
Get some self-respect.
Get some
Find your
self-respect.
class. Find your worth. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to put yourself in a position where you look at the opposite, whether it be male or female, and say, is that person really worth it? What are you bringing to my life? What can you enhance? What can you do? All this basic situation, just smash and dash, dime a dozen. It's a lot of those out here.
Hey.
Give me something that I can't get.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So, bang.
What you guys say, Jay, before we roll?
You want the save Jay, or you want the before I met Christ Jay?
Matter of fact, I want to save Jay.
Okay,
Because I like the new you, bro. We got a few minutes. I like the new you.
Hey, this the real business right here. You know what I mean? This the real business. First of all, if somebody in a relationship and you willing to deal with that person on a part-time basis, that's a self-esteem issue to me. That's like I got low self-esteem, or I'm feeling like I need something. I don't want. A lot of times people can't be by themselves. Just because you are by yourself doesn't mean that you're lonely. It just means that you don't have nobody with you. You know what I mean? But the whole thing in life should be to find somebody that you rock with, somebody that you cool with, and somebody that you can build with, somebody that you know got your back at all times. And if that person is not even to the point where he's ready to confess to the world that you are his, then you have a problem. Because one thing that I do know about real men is when real men find that woman that is for them, when real men find that woman that they want to rock with, they have no problems telling anybody and everybody else, this is who I'm going to rock with. So, you know what? If you don't have that at home, or you don't have that with you, whether that's a man or, men, and whether that's your ladies, then at that particular point, she ain't for you. He ain't for you. And you need to rock on. So, side pieces, being in that situation, man, you wasting time. You wasting time, you wasting effort, and at the end, you losing. So that's how I feel about it.
That's very deep.
Hey.
And we got one more thing for him.
What you got?
What we got for him, Jay? This your normal setup.
What you about to do? You about to do a man law or something?
We got to drop it on you, man.
What you about to do?
Ah, man, this one is hilariously funny.
My dude.
No, my used to be dude.
My used to be
My used to be dude. My used to be dude. And my weekend was crazy lit. While I'm riding down the road, let my lovely other half, she shows me an article from Roderick Lavelle Cox, or better yet known as now Lavelle Cox, is a transsexual woman who stars in The Orange is the New Black. She came out with a new statement and says that straight heterosexual men will not date her because we intimidated to date a transsexual woman. So mine used to be dude. Mine used to be dude. Roderick. I'm saying this from the heart. Don't say bro. The reason we don't want to date you because we love women. That is facts. Bro. It's not because you a transsexual. We're intimidated by your transsexualness. No. It's because we love women, and that is facts, bro.
Hey, listen, boo. Let me just say one thing before we get out of here. The way you kept stressing Cox. It's Roderick Cox, and you would open
Roderick
your mouth. Cox, that made me think, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know what you was going to say out your mouth. Cox.
But that's just called a Roderick. That's called a Roderick.
Roderick, don't say his last name. I was waiting over time, because if you said it 3 times, I was going to make a man law for myself. I was going to end the scene. But listen, we want to thank all the side pieces, men and women that tune in, that see us. We want to thank the lovely Sassy Ways for getting some off her chest and everything like that. Men, if y'all going to come Sassy's way, treat her right. She don't play.
I ain't looking.
Right.
Don't come my way.
She ain't looking.
Don't
come away.
She said she good.
Don't come.
Save all the inboxes, and I told y'all before, I put it up on Facebook. If you keep inboxing me, I'm going to at your girlfriend. I'm going to at your wife. I'm going to at your side pieces, and I'm going to expose all of the unwanted.
She's not a part of the agreement, fellas.
Not at all. Because half of the stuff y'all send is not even appeasing.
Next week. Hey, listen, next week we talk about paying for it, but y'all better stay out of our inbox.
Not next week.
Listen, what we talking about next week? I don't even know. After that,
we talk about good. We talk about what's the difference between good and bad credit.
But that's paying for it. I don't know. I just know you better stay out of Sassy's inbox. She not playing that.
You will be exposed.
And I ain't playing that either. Hey, Fun Radio is back. Gentlemen Sweep. Sassy, look at me and blow me a kiss. You better stop playing with me. We gonna see y'all next week. We out. Boom.